YouTube, welcome back to Madden NFL 19. Here we are for the EWRL franchise. This is Season 2, Week number 2. We are going against Cody and his Browns. We've now become the Houston Gunners, and we are both entering this game 0-1.
I didn't see that.
Pussy marijuana, I didn't do that.
I didn't see that.
Yep. And look at that defense.
That white guy.
Probably a bunch of rookies. Fuck, man.
All right, Coach,
no, he's on
the
fucking Vikings. Yeah.
He's on the Vikings?
Yeah, he's on the Vikings.
Emerson?
Landon?
Hi.
How are ya? Alright, here we go. Cody's kicking off to me. Gonna get the bot about the... I thought I'm not about to use her, this guy. We'll get it up to the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Emerson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get my Jimmy Johnson or anything with an engine game signed.
That when are you going?
Phoenix in November.
Ooh, that's nice.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, I didn't even get to choose my stadium. That's depressing.
On 2nd down, Wilson.
Come on! That is fucked. Why is that guy so big? Who is this bitch?
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ah, that's so trash. And he has Alvin Kamara. Fuck him.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple.
He's been injured for half the season.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space. Let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
What?
He was looking for John Ross that time. 3rd down here.
I don't know what he was doing. He just kept running.
I got it! I got it!
We know he has confidence.
I was holding actually from which protection though. Nope.
Now back to throw.
Oh no.
Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there, and he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
And excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. So the
good job, human.
The field goal does get him the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
And now out comes Houston. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Oh, that was trash.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Can you snap the ball?
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson looking for intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he takes this one back.
Come on.
Zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting.
This is
and
fucking
then the ability
stupid.
to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
I didn't have to wake up early for this shit.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for... And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7.
Oh, no.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
How the fuck is Tampa Bay 30?
It's fucking stupid.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Releases it.
God.
And this passing game, this whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Come on, dog, eat
Can't
the
let that
soul.
incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like,
I'm begging
boy, here
you.
we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
To throw is Wilson. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll bring him
Catch me
down
in their
at the
retarded souls.
27-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
How the fuck is the Ravens 0-0?
Keep working, fellas.
The fucking Ravens and the Seahawks and 0-0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
Devontae Freeman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it?
And I think that was a
End result?
65-yard run.
Touchdown.
Oh no, I'm
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So how's
Now
the
the
game,
Browns
Layman?
offense, they get ready to head back on
Like,
the
it's
field.
actually
And they're not gonna play
really
this
fun.
conservative, I don't think. They had
Other
a
than, you know, the
field goal
100
last time in
gigs.
their but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
100 gigs ain't nothing.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle
Well, for me,
trades
it's not.
and
I
certain
hit
situations,
first.
trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the
Zombies is like the
27-yard
best,
line.
honestly.
I had the game.
On second down, Kamara.
Sat him on his fucking lineman.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get into the backfield.
Anything was, I wasn't passing for that last touchdown.
Oh, that's amazing. Just sat him on the fucking lineman.
Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
On third down, here's Kamara.
Yes!
Near the 35, right at the 34 here. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down. Here we go.
Come on!
And he's got the first down yardage before
Fucking try hard.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to throw now on first down. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
What time
Let's
is
face
it?
it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise.
Neighbors
Is it?
and
I mean,
all
this
his-
is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed and the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you in the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on.
Diggs. And all the way in. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types
Gotta
of
go
goals.
build
They all
the
have those types of
freaking
thoughts.
shield,
Then they
bro.
just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay
Ah,
with
there's
it.
no
Unfolding so far,
crowd.
so good for him.
Wait for me.
And now out comes Houston. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
14.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Benjamin, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guys are
That was nice audible to make him one-on-one.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that from a wide receiver's perspective. Those are the plays they dream up.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it. I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way
Where the hell did he go?
Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you... And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses. Back 99 Philly, here we go. Set. They'll look to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence. See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
God fucking damn.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
On time play when he's quick.
Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
This map is freaky as hell. It's kind of scary to play it.
Defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now it's Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. They'll indeed go for him with
God!
And he's got room. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick six there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you've got this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
And now out comes Houston. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation.
Cody, how much longer you guys have left in the game?
All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
It's over.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw on second down, Wilson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to
No
get it
fucking
back.
way.
Because This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A nice gain of 21 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Browns are
hell no. Oh, oof, oof, oof. Big oofs.
Vinatieri able to tackle on PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Oh, Jesus.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. So they escape.
Why are all the teams on the bottom tying?
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was.
I saw at least like 3 ties.
Getting the football,
Did you see the fucking Seahawks game of 0-0?
getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating.
Yeah, and so did the Niners and the Steelers.
Now then after the
17 to 17. They're all the ties.
In what?
Our
The Madden
franchise,
movie?
all the, yeah, they're all tying for some reason.
It's all their teams suck because you guys took everyone.
I barely took anyone.
No, you two people last season.
He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski.
I took rookies. Conveniently sees that he has a cornerback named AJ Boyer there.
A crazy sequence here, a huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah, Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
No matter the week, no matter the team, you're going to hear coaches wax nostalgic for big tight ends that can control the edge of the line of scrimmage. Well, sometimes you don't have a tight end in the game, so now you're looking at your tackles. Can they control the perimeter? Make sure that gets sealed.
He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Kendall Beckwith in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the Browns continue to roll. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out comes Houston. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with the pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the grab by Croft. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and it's a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And now out comes Houston. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Freeman. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Here's the Browns offense
I
now
think
getting
that's
set to
what
start
now
off this third quarter.
It's
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
Has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
And he works it to the 30-yard line.
I'm not used to seeing the front 2 rows Haas and then for the front 8 rows Haas and
Came up a
Hindy.
little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Set. Green, 39.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score. And the Browns are pouring it on.
Bowman's out unless he wins. He has 34 points left.
He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right?
Whoever was going to talk, you're my cutout.
This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They go play action now. Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Gerald McCoy in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Everyone's got four down. Green 80.
To throw is Wilson.
Oh my God.
And he goes down once more. Gerald McCoy in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
What?
Fires one, but incomplete.
Oh my God.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think that's the right idea. Just take what you can get on third and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
Tannehill was not expected to play for Dolphins
You
this
learned how to
weekend.
play it the Madden way.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the... And look at this. It's a fake. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if the game believed their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about them.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
West Virginia lost.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And now out comes Houston. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Gerald McCoy in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
What football game? Oh, sorry, I got the Bears game. So.
Here's Wilson.
They play the Dolphins.
My goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a
game
pickup
over?
of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I assume.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down inside the 15 he goes. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So
That was so late. How is that roughing the passer? That's so late.
Mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put it, and that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Will Dissly, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches.
And now here is another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The toss out to Barkley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Yeah, quick throw
God
here,
damn
that's
it, that
complete.
moth they saw it's coming.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 15 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Browns. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And now out comes Houston. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the play.
And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
One of the first NASCAR posts I see on Facebook ever since. How many laps will they make until Ricky Stenhouse lets them?
They'll go to Barkley again.
Damn.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And you know what else he's...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, power ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
That'd be cool to see Bush do.
On third down, Barkley. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really
I forgot Kyle Busch
one. So they get a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out comes Houston. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee.
Oh.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Oh, my.
And they will take a knee here. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Yeah, still got 4 minutes in the game.
Back to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, nice move. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns continue to roll. Vinatieri now for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they'll indeed take a knee. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A huge loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How
We
about
have way too much time for this
on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got some space here. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And as
You already
result,
know who the most aggressive is at the play test.
hands.
McMurray or Stenhouse.
The 4th down run successful.
Or Bain,
now they look to
but
pay it off on 1st down.
How do Bowman and Martin Truex have the same? Larson at the 30-1 odds. He is the worst.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead
Okay,
of
I'm
time?
going
One of those guys is skeptical.
Gosh.
But when I saw just a big blob